Hi everybody, this is Sarah from Sarah's Emporium, here to do our weekly reading. I'm going to be reading for the August 9th to the 15th. We're getting closer and closer to Halloween, which is exciting for me. I don't know about you guys, but one of my favorite holidays. And not because of the candy, which that more or less is me. I love candy. So, sorry, just trying to fuss with my highlighting. So, we have another pick a pile. I've actually been enjoying doing these. I hope you have as well. This one's going to be more fantasy based. The cards I have in here are from some fairy deck cards and some Halloween cards, just because I can't wait. So take a moment to pick the pile that resonates with you the most. And I will have the timestamps in the description box. And I also wanted to announce that I will be bringing back the personal readings on my website. So if you want to reach out and get a personal reading, you can book a reading with me in the time slots that I have available. And yeah, so if you feel that this is just not enough, then you can, hook up with me and book a reading. We could do like Zoom or something like that. All right, so now that everybody has taken a moment, we're going to move on to pile number 1. And before I do that, actually, I just want to point out this pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, now we'll go on to pile number 1. All right, hi, pile number 1. If you picked pile number 1, this is what your reading is. Let's take a look at the vintage wisdom. Cool, so you have the guardian angel. And the theme with these cards this week, it's just like fantasy, what your dreams are, what your ambitions are, and how can we get there. So I got a couple different cards. So we got the guardian angel here, and generally with that, it's holy cow, sorry. With the guardian angels, they are your guardians. They're there to protect you. This card is indicating that you need reassurance, direction, or protection, and it invites you to enter the silence and connect with your guardian angel. Raise the vibration of your request by being mindful of the quality of your thoughts and questions, as this in turn affects the response you will be given. So that reminds me of, when you manifest and you're trying to, call the universe into some actions, you need to be clear about what you are asking for. You need to know that you can't just be like, I need this today, and then tomorrow change your mind into something else. And you need to stay consistent with what you are asking for. Be patient and listen carefully, as your angels often communicate in unexpected ways, but always in accordance with the perfection of divine timing. So things will happen when they're ready to, and you can be looking out for the signs that, will make sure that you are in the right direction. So you're going to want to release the control, and you're going to want to live into your truth. Okay, so be truthful with what you are asking for. Is it really what you want? Do you want to be an independent person? You want to be able to work on your own? Do you want to work for a company but you want to make more money? Like, you have to be truthful with what you actually want. And you need to release the control. You can't be like, well, I want to do this. When? When is it going to happen? When am I going to get it? Like, you need to let it go and let the universe handle that. Let's see what your dragon is. Okay, so it's the eggplant dragon, and he is for fun. So you need to have fun with whatever you are going through. Eggplant. Heads turn when this radiant purple beauty shows up. It can be a harbinger of fun surprises on the way. Look for the hidden happiness coming your way. This darling thinks you need to be shaken out of your complacency. If fun seems almost extinct in your world, start watching for those who share your exuberance. Maybe the next time you go for a walk in the park, take a ride on the swings too. So saying that you definitely need to release control. You need to have fun in your life and let the universe handle it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, joy. Rejoice in the present. Yes. That's all of this encompassing right into the whole deal. You need to have the joy and release the control, and things will start to fall into place. Alright, so for your tarot, you have the Seven of Summer, the Six of Autumn, and the Sun card. That's actually really awesome. So it's telling you to stop with the procrastination, set your intentions, don't overanalyze what you want. This is to make sure. Then the Six of Autumn is saying balance your finances and balance your work and fun. Like, you need to have fun in your life. And the Sun card it's awesome. So plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and accommodations. Gratitude for the blessing of life. So yes. So find the joy and rejoicing in the present. Have the balance between work and play, and things are going to be awesome. Let the guard... She can tell you all day long, or he can tell you all day long what you need to hear, but know that you need to release the control and live in your truth and have fun with it. So if you're not having fun, then you're not living in your truth. Okay? And don't procrastinate about it. And this is going to be an amazing week for you. And I love that this came out too. Joy. Enjoy, rejoice in your present. Enjoy what you have going on for you right now. It's great. It's a great reading. It's a good week for you guys. All right. So moving on to pile number 2. All right. Hello, pile number 2. Here's your weekly reading for the 9th through the 15th of August. This is like a fantasy themed reading. This is going to be going over your dreams and desires and how we're going to get there. So let's take a look at what should we look at first? Yeah, let's look at your vintage wisdom. So it's going to be by expression. You're going to be needing to open up your throat chakra, and you're going to be more exuberant than you are right now. So, let's see here. Yep. So this card invites you to look closer at any restrictive fears that might veil the glory of your God-given authentic self-expression. Verbal communication is just one aspect of self-expression. When words fail, there are many ways to interact with the world. Find your voice and innovate new ways to do things through the creative arts, the way you dress, or how you relate to others and the world around you. However you feel moved to respond, be open to new ways of communicating. Dare to risk, then go forth and shine. That's actually really, really cool. So, expression. Expressing yourself in many different ways, not just vocally. If you're an artist, this pile actually will resonate with you very well. It's asking artists as in any type of art, or music, dance, visual art. What else is there? Food? I don't know. Whatever that tickles your fancy, you want to express that out, okay? And let's see what... Yeah. Yeah. So people are going to be observing. And you're going to need that moment to relax with that. So this has auras. So this is a very colorful card. And it says observe. So let me take a look and see what else. I mean, meditation is what it is. But the firefly is something a little bit different. Coming out at dusk and lighting up the night in many areas of the world, fireflies allow for us to see what we cannot on our own. Take notice of the energies that surround you, witness the auras and those around you, and ensure that you act accordingly. Some believe fireflies were the souls of the dead ancient warriors, helping guide. So yeah, so you're going to want to help guide people, is what that comes down to. And so there's an observance, but the firefly is actually saying that you are the one flashing. You are the one that's going to make a stand. You're going to be expressing yourself. And you're going to need that moment for grounding, though, as well, with this meditation. Sorry, I need a drink. All right, let's see what... Okay. So Lady de los Muertos, she is acceptance and equality. That's what this is what this pile is about, being accepted and having the equality. Maybe you are an activist. Maybe you're someone who, really strongly believes in equal rights, and, everybody should be able to have the same across the board, and that's something that you want to be fighting for. Yeah, the raspberry dragon is of kindness, and you want people to be kind to each other, and that's how you're going to help, is with your expression and your art that you do, any form of art that you do. You want to help bring light to these situations, and you want people to be kind to each other. All right, let's take a look at your tarot. Okay, we got the Nine of Spring, the Prince of Autumn, and the Five of Winter. Yeah, so the Nine of Spring, protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservationist. So that's also, it can fall into the acceptance and equality line. It's definitely an activist. Like, whoever, if this doesn't resonate with you, I'm sorry. Maybe there's some spark that will ignite you with this reading, but you want to create equality. You want people to, know that we can all live on this earth very equally if we, just work together and we're kind with each other. So the Prince of Autumn is dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. Cautious but wise action. Malicious attention to detail and kindness to others. So you have a kind soul and you want to work with other people. Be careful of who you do work with, because you're going to want to walk away from the situation that you're in. If you want to be working with equality and you want to protect the environment and you are an activist and you believe that everybody needs to be kind to each other and we can all work together in kumbaya, then you might want to pay attention to where you are actually associated with. Do you work in an environment that actually doesn't stick to your values? Or not stick to your values because they have their own values, but do you, there's something that might hinder this. But it looks really good. This is what you want to do. You want to be an activist. You want to stand up for other people. And you want to, you want the world to be a better place. And I could see this being an environmental lawyer. You're an activist. You are a human rights spokesperson, even. But in your day job, your 9 to 5, that's not healthy for you. There's something that is not right with that place, and you need to get away from it. It's saying walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. So let's just clarify, so I'm not being totally like, quit your job. Please don't ever take that as advice from me. Alright, let's see on the bottom. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. So there's going to be more choices out there available to you. And this is definitely not the right one. So definitely look before you, leap into something else. But this is your dream. This is what you want to do. You want to have that harmony within the world. You want people to be accepted for who they are. You want there to be kindness. You love animals. You're going to shine your light and make sure that people know that they need to be equal as well. All right, that is it for pile number 2. I'm going to move on to pile number 3. All right, pile number 3. This is your reading. So if you resonated with pile number 3, let's take a look at your Vintage Wisdom Oracle. First off, I want, this is for your dreams and aspirations that you have in life, and these are going to be the what kind of dreams and how you're going to be able to achieve it. Okay, I said that in all the other piles. I just kind of like skipped over that. So what you're going to need is strength. She has the star above her head, right there. And she's holding, it looks like a hula hoop. And she has the strength. She's holding the stars above her head. She's kind of like the Atlas Titan. So it's a she in the thing, but it doesn't mean that you need to be a girl for this reading. So strength. Okay, so this card is inviting you to evaluate the role strength plays in your life, how it manifests in you. The quality of strength you have directly depends on whether you are aligned to the ego or the higher power. Notice your intentions and what motivates to call for strength. Perhaps you feel a need to prove yourself, or maybe you need to make wise decisions and stand firm. Sometimes life calls us to take a direct route to discover the real nature of strength. Whatever your needs, be open to strength's dynamic energy and use it wisely. In the face of adversity, remember the wonderful words of Philip Brooks: I do not pray for a lighter load, but for a stronger back. So it's going to, whatever your dreams and aspirations are, it's going to be a heavy weight to carry. So you need to be prepared for that. Okay. So let's see. Yep, there's going to be a bit of a transformation going on in your life, and you're going to be afraid of it, which you shouldn't be. You should never be afraid of what is going to be coming. And trick or treat, you're going to have mischief and playtime. So it's going to be a time where you think that everything is not going very well, but it's just the universe is wanting to play a little bit. I haven't read yet for those cards, but this one is kind of tricky, so let me there we go. Okay, so if you should receive the trick-or-treat card in your divination, it may well be time to examine the role of play and mischief in your own life. You do not have to be a child to let go and have some playtime, and you can extend the fun to others. Sometimes we are afraid to make mistakes, and play is the one way to alleviate the pressure that we sometimes place on ourselves to get everything perfect every time. Alternatively, it is worth knowing that there is a balance between the manipulation and mischief. The former is not pleasant, and the other has, at its core, a sense of relevant fun. So this could be a test coming your way. It's not really saying anything about what your aspirations are just yet. So let's take a look and see what else is going on. There's going to be a transformation, and you're going to need the strength to be able to handle whatever playfulness the universe is handing to you. Yeah, and it's asking you to realign. So we have the cantaloupe dragon. It's a realign. So you're going through changes at this point, so that we don't really have a set goal or a dream just yet. And with everything, there's never an attachment to what's going on. So having an open mind is going to be very important for you this week and through your dreams. So let's take a look at what your tarot cards are saying. So we have the Five of Autumn, the Prince of Summer, and the Princess of Autumn. So the Five of Autumn is this going to be, you're going to be going through a change. and you're going to be feeling like this is like the end of the world and you're not sure what is going to transpire from it. And this is probably your test. They're going to be a little mischievous. There's going to be a realignment. So you're going to get shaken up a little bit. You're going to be worried about your monies, but it's not all ending because you're going to be strong enough to handle it. So the Prince of Summer, romantic, captivating, flirtful. You're going to need to stay grounded during this situation, and it's going to pull on you quite a bit. Don't be afraid, though. Don't let that fear settle in. The transformation is going to take place whether you want it to or not. It's not going away. But this is whatever your dreams are, you need to build up your strength. And there needs to be a clean slate somewhere. With the Princess of Autumn, there's going to be a sense of, you're going to have happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So there is going to be that realignment. You're going to end up going through a trial. But in the end, it's going to be for the best. You're probably going to go back to school. Yeah. That's you're going to be ending a situation, and then you're going back to school. Intellectual. Whatever you're going back to school for, I don't think I can. Let's take a look at the dragons. Maybe the dragons can tell us. It's going to be something that you're going to be doing a lot of studying. So whatever your dreams and aspirations are, it's going to be with studying in your mind, your intellectuality. So it's going to be realignment. Right now you're probably working at like a dead-end job. Yeah. And you're going to be celebrating whenever you finish. Yeah. Yeah, so your dreams and aspirations, as cloudy as it may seem with this reading, and you're going to be shaken up a little bit because they want to play around with, the universe wants to play around with it. Don't be afraid. You're strong enough to handle this. You're going to get through it. And whatever you're going to school for, you're going to finish it up. And you're going to celebrate when it's all said and done. Yeah. That's it. This is also just saying that there's an end of a situation, and it's going to work out in the end with this intellectual. Yeah. Yeah, this is really, really awesome. Just keep up with that strength, and know that this transition is going to rock your world, but it's not going to be the end all, and you're going to be good. All right, so that's it, pile number 3. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye.